Hey guys, Jay here and welcome to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing the limited edition version of the PS4 game Cyberdimension Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online. Alright, so this is very different than I normally do, and I'm going to try a new style of unboxing for things like this that have multiple things. I might actually do this for figures. I'll figure out how things go. If things don't work, then whatever, I'll move back to my normal thing. But I've cleared this desk off, so I guess now I can use this space for unboxings and things like that, or whatever. I don't know, I'll figure something out. It just looks a little bit nicer to be in front of something like this and have somewhere for my mic to be since I don't have a mic arm. Anyway, let's get into the unboxing. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still in the brown package like always. And the way I'm going to do this is I will show you close-ups and B-roll footage, stuff I take afterwards of everything. So as I go through it and talk about different parts, you're going to see them pop up on the screen, and you're going to see another video on the screen of a close-up of that piece. So the case, I'll show you in B-roll, you'll see it pop up and it'll be the case, and it'll show it in closer to you and higher resolution, things like that. It just looks more professional, I guess. So bear with me while I do this for the first time I do it. Also, this cardboard box stinks, and that is probably because of where it came from in the warehouse. In whoever, USPS or UPS or whoever the hell shipped this. Oh, USPS. So I'm assuming that it was just, stinky in there or something or whatever. But my room is kind of muggy too, since I had to turn the air conditioner off. So, and it's right in my face. Anyway, so let's get into it. It was opened like this when I got it, so nothing I can do about that. So let's get into it. So this means I have not seen the box inside here. Also, sorry if you can hear things outside. And anything of moving or whatever, I'll try to not talk while I move something on the table, like that. I'll lower those, and then try not to talk over them, so that when I lower them, it's not lowering my voice. I'll see what happens. Alright, as well as things like this, taking this stuff out with the microphone right here, this is going to be really loud, so I'm not going to talk during this part. That was nowhere near as loud as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so it starts off, we did get an email about this, so I will tell you guys what's going on. Oh, it's upside down. But there is a CD here that's in a regular sleeve. We will get a case with a CD in it. I don't know if we're getting 2 CDs or not, which would be pretty cool because it would be not just limited edition, but we would get the mistakes. They've done this before. You can see back here, I have the green heart sticker on the wall. I don't actually know if you guys can see it very well, but it's behind me on the wall, and that was because they screwed up in the booklet for Blonde vs. Zombies, so they sent us a sticker with the correct name on it to put over it, and I just didn't want to because it's more fun that way. I like it better with the mistake. I don't know, it's different. It's kind of like how with Final Fantasy VII on the back of the original Final Fantasy VIIs, there was typos. So it's kind of like that to me. So that's how I feel about it. But this is the new artwork. So, I'll take it out of here, but you guys can't see it here. I'll show you guys a closer view of it. But I like it. It looks really nice. It's got all 4 of the main characters, Neptune, Blonde, Noir, and Vert on it. Let's get that in there. Try not to scratch the back of it. So that's pretty awesome. So we set that aside. And, oh, that's going to be loud, so hold on. Alright, we're just going to take the entire thing out. And this box is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I do like it still. Let me get this. I almost don't want to open this because it's so nice, but I don't have a choice. I can't get the goodies inside if I don't open it. Carefully do that. I'm trying to do this off of the table so that it doesn't make so much noise. There we go. All right. It has a kind of a texture to it. It feels kind of weird. I don't know. Like it feels like there's something on it. Like maybe it's just from being in the factory or whatever. But not dust. So it must be whatever it's made of. It just kind of produces that. It's fine though. It's slipping a lot easier out of the pack thing. Out of the top is slipping off a lot easier. So that's nice. We got that going on for us. So before we actually open it all the way, this is the box. It's, like I said, a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. For a PS4 one, usually they're a lot bigger, I think. I haven't ever had a PS4 limited edition game, but most of the ones that I've seen are ones that like come with big figures and things like that. So they're usually a lot bigger because of that. Or the art book is huge. I'm guessing the art book takes up this much rather than this much, because that would be really bad if it was that small. I mean, it would be more portable, and I would honestly not mind, but whatever. So it does have all 4 goddesses in their goddess form on the front. That's pretty nice. And then it just says 4 goddesses online on both sides. And then there's like this decoration on the other 2 sides. And the back has a big decoration, which is these decorations, but the full thing. And that's pretty cool. But it's very plain. But I do like it still. It's still nice. So let's go ahead and open it. All right. So stuff right up on top there. So I will show you the inner sides of the box. It's like stained glass art looking. It's really nice. So let's start with the game. So let's open it actually before we get too far. I could keep this sealed if I really wanted to, but I'm pretty sure this has a reversible cover, and I use the reversible covers. So, and the reversible covers are usually the original Japanese covers for the Japanese version of the game. And that's what I like. So, log into the Cyberdimension and lead Neptune's party. So you do play as all 8 of the girls in the games. You get Neptune and Nepgear from Planeptune. You get Noir and Uni from Last Station. You get Vert from Leanbox, and you get Blonde, Rom, and Ram from Louis. So you get all 8. And you can change their appearance, which is really nice. You can do that in some of the other games, but it's like very specific, and it still looks a lot like something they would wear. So it's a little different. This actually has different costumes, and I've actually digitally got the game early. Well, not early, but I mean I got it when it released digitally. Because my PS4 doesn't play discs. It just spits them right back out. So I can't actually play this physical copy. So this disc will never be used. I'll probably sell the disc to Atlas so he can have a copy, but keep this for myself, the case obviously for myself. Now that I have a sheet, like a little sleeve thing for a disc, I can just put it in there, since the CD is right here. So the CD case. So that's nice. But let's see what the disc looks like. Ooh, the disc is pretty cool. You guys will see it in the thing, in the close-ups. And we get this little manual. It has the controls and like a getting started with your PS4 thing. So that's pretty cool. So you guys will probably see the cover in close-up, and then I'll switch it around. And I do like this cover a lot better, so we are using this one. The back is the same. So the back side of the normal cover is the same backside as the regular, as the alternate cover. So that's pretty awesome. But here's the alternate cover, and it looks really nice. It matches the box basically. So that is amazing. I really like that. I'm really happy about that. And oh, I realized this side has a barcode for the regular side, and the alternate one has a not for resale instead of a barcode. I don't know why. They could just use the exact same barcode, but I guess not. Oh well, not a big deal. So let's put this back in. I hate putting these back in. But when you get things signed as much as I do, yeah, you kind of got to learn to put these back in. Good enough. That'll work. All right, so let's set that off to the side. And here's the CD. Let's open this up. There we go. I made it under the flap. That's what I was trying to do. I was going the wrong direction, that's why. Alright. And yes, I'm throwing everything on the ground. I don't really care. I can pick it up later. Alright, so there are 27 songs, and it looks like it's a lot of themes, world themes, and things like that, which is awesome. I love background music. That's like my favorite type of music from games. I don't care about the openings so much. I care about the background music. Because that's my favorite parts of the games is the music. As a musician myself, and I don't know if you can actually see my guitar over here, but I play guitar. I play quite a few instruments actually, so music is one of my big things. So background music is awesome. So that's one of my favorite things. So let's open this up, and oh, there's a disc in there. What's the difference? Oh, okay, yeah, there's a huge difference. So for the future part of this video where I show you, I might as well make this straight up and down so I can show you the difference. The one that it came with in the case, they actually, in the email that they sent us, that I told you guys about, it actually states it's not to the quality that we want it, so we sent you a second one. So I can give this one to somebody or sell it. I'm probably going to give that one to Atlas if he wants it. If he wants to buy the game off of me, then he can have this. Actually, he can have the better copy. I want the not good copy. That's way better. But you guys will see what I mean. And then let's open. Oh, never mind. It's just a single sheet. I thought it was going to be like a booklet of some kind, like most CDs come with. But nope, just a sheet. So there's that. All right. My favorite thing in here, the thing that I actually wanted this for, let's open it the easy way. So, oh, it even says right here how to use this thing. Okay, whatever. So, it is a little Neptune figurine that's made of rubber. It's this literal bendable rubber. I don't want to bend it too far and get it out of shape, but a USB thing. It's a thumb drive. So that's pretty awesome. I've never had a thumb drive that was like in the shape of a character. I've seen a lot of cool ones. I've seen this really cool R2-D2 one from Star Wars that I really want, but I just haven't gotten around to buying it. And this will make up for that. This is, well, even though it's going to sit over there, I would love for this thing to sit on my computer stand, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And she's wearing the outfit she starts out in for Goddesses Online. Yeah. This little piece of paper in here telling me what it is and how to use it. I already know how to use the thumb drive. So let's get tier 1 off. I'll put that back in later. Here's the second thing I bought this for. Oh, this is way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like cardboard or something, but it's actually like plastic. So what this is, bam. So, well, that's kind of hard to see, but it stands upright, and it's like a little picture, and it's basically the same picture as the cover here, and it feels like it's made out of the same material. So yeah, it's wrapped around it kind of, but it's a hard plastic. Oh, it's actually a metal. It's like an aluminum or a tin. But I'll show you guys close up of that too. That's really awesome. I really like that. I'm very happy with what that looks like. That I was afraid that would be too big and too unstable, but it's actually way better than I thought. So that's awesome. So that was all that was in tier 2. So let's get rid of that. And I was right. The book takes up the entirety of the box. All right. So this is the book. It's nice and big, and it's actually a lot nicer made than the other ones. So I have the other ones. They're actually over there because I'm getting them signed by Jeremy Lee, who plays Plutia, because she's in the other games. Plutia is only like an NPC in this game, but yeah, I might have her sign this anyway. If she has a picture in here, she might. Yeah, there's some other characters who aren't playable that I just saw a character who's not playable. So that's awesome. So she might be able to sign this one too. That'd be pretty awesome. But I will probably only get the 4 main girls here, and probably the other 4 girls who aren't pictured on here because they're playable characters. I'll probably get them all on the front, which means I have to meet Christine Marie Cabanos for a 4th time, which I don't mind doing. Anyway, let's go through this book. I'll show you a little bit of it, but I'll kind of go through it myself right here, so that I take up time that I can show you stuff. So there are character pages, so those are pretty awesome. And then, and then the sister pages. The artwork is really clean in this. I really like it. Oh, it shows their goddess forms as separate pages. That's pretty awesome. And here's some non-playable characters. Hey, there's a character right there who is really cool looking. I thought that was a dude. It says she, but it looks like a dude. You guys will see. And then some maid character. Okay, and then a bunch of illustrations and backgrounds and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, this is pretty awesome. I will definitely try and get this signed. Hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, so I also wanted to do something else in this video that I haven't done before. And that was kind of review the game. Because, like I said, I do have it already. And I have already started playing it. And I did get it a little bit early. So I want to kind of go over my thoughts on the game so far. My pros and cons of the first few hours into the game. So I've been playing for roughly 5 hours now into the game. And so, like, not including loading screens, I guess. And it's not that bad, actually. I really like it. This is probably beating my favorite game, which is Rebirth 1, which is the remake of the first game. So this one is very much beating out that game in my favorite spot. So that's a good thing. So I do recommend this game if you like RPGs. The good thing about this game is it is real-time battles, and it's not turn-based like the other games or a sim like Producing Perfection. But it's real-time battling. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts in a way, and that's another one of my favorite series. So that says a whole lot about what I think about this game. So far, the digital copy gave me a whole bunch of themes, and I did actually use one for the background of my PS4 now. You guys don't need to see that. It doesn't really matter. And then I got a digital costume, which was a cat suit, which is really weird. But it's funny, so I use it because that's what I do with NEP games. I do the funniest shit you can within the game limits. So if it gives you a funny costume or something stupid you can do, I will do it. And I'll flash up like videos and stuff while I talk about this of the things I'm talking about. As you probably saw with the real-time battle, I flashed up a video probably. Future me, remember to edit this stuff in. So one of the main problems of the game, I did take a picture of this, and I haven't posted it on Twitter yet, but I was going to, but I just decided not to. There's a loading screen, and I don't know if my PS4 captured it or not, because I don't have my capture card anymore. I sold it, so the only thing I can capture with is the capture gallery, and some things it doesn't let you capture. So there is a loading screen every single time you turn it on that goes from 0 to 100, and it takes a good 5 minutes to load up, and it's the game booting up, and they stylized it to look like it's booting up like on your computer or something. It has this loading bar and percentage and all this kind of other stuff, and it's very annoying because you can't skip that. It looks like a cinematic thing, like it's supposed to be there as a joke or something, and then you can just skip it like the intro, because you can skip the intro theme song thing when the game starts up, but this you can't. And then it goes to a second loading screen after that. Once it hits 100%, it takes like another minute or so, and then it goes to a second loading screen, which shows all 8 characters. It shows the 4 goddesses, then the 4 sisters, and those take a few minutes to get over with. So that's a lot of time just to load the game. And the opening credits, I don't know what they're called, but when it shows the companies that are behind the game, like Idea Factory, Compile Heart, Tamsoft, Cryware, things like that. I think those are the 4 that are on this game. It shows all the animations for their logos, and you can't skip them like you can in all the other games. So that's kind of annoying because all that together adds up to a good 10 minutes just from the start of the game until you're able to press any buttons. And that's not cool. You shouldn't do that. But there's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully they can patch that and make it so we can skip those if enough people complain. So, I don't know. But I will show you kind of just a little bit of the gameplay that I have captured, so you guys can get a taste of what it is. So here's that. So while you're watching it, I might as well explain a little bit more about the gameplay and how the game works. So all the Neptunia games are dungeon crawlers where you pick from a world map and a hub world and everything like that, where you go to different dungeons, basically, is what it means to be a dungeon crawler. Also, it does have that visual novel type gameplay that these type of games from Japan, all these JRPGs are really known for that. So a lot of scripted talking. There's a lot of that because that's normal in these type of games. But so yeah, I'm used to that, and it doesn't change how I feel about the game. So the controls are actually really smooth, very, very smooth. I very much like that. There is a lock-on system, which makes it so you can just attack the enemies, and if you have a projectile or a long-range weapon, like if you're using magic or something, then you can home in on them or at least shoot towards them instead of at literally a random area. So you do need to kind of aim with those kind of things. So the lock-on really helps. There is also 3 broken characters, semi-broken anyway. The 2 main broken ones are Nepgear and Blonde, who are magic users they both have staffs. Blonde is a priestess and Nepgear is a mage. So both of them swing their weapon and it shoots a magic projectile out of it. But you can break that by, well, first off, standing back and not being in the actual battle. So I beat the first boss with Blonde without actually getting hit because of that. But also both of those characters, if you press the jump button and continuously press the fire button, the attack button, you will just stay in the air and just continue shooting over and over. Then if you're locked onto some characters, then you can lock on while you're shooting and you're in the air and you pretty much won't get hit ever. So you just jump into your characters, lock on, and just continue firing and you hit them and they can't hit you back. So that's pretty awesome. So I did mention there was a third one, and that is Ram, which is one of Blonde's younger sisters. And she can do the same thing, but she's not a magic user per se. She kind of can, and she can throw her shuriken. But while you jump and you're throwing your shuriken, it's kind of the same thing. She will eventually fall down with the timer where it takes her to start the attack again. It's a very, very split second, and she moves only like the slightest bit. So after probably 100 times, she'll finally get to the ground. But other than that, she'll stay up, which is really bad, but also good for us who are playing. And I don't know if this was on purpose, because that's kind of the type of thing I would expect from them. But yeah. Alright, so that is it for this video. If you guys like this style, let me know. Let me know what you think about this setup, the way I'm doing this now, the way I do these videos now. Because this is a lot easier for me than trying to figure out where in the camera I have to put everything. And it gives me a lot more time to really appreciate what I'm looking at without having to worry about if it's in frame. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.